All right, so in game 3 against the Tampa Bay Rays in the series, the A's lost for the second time in a row. The A's offense has been really slow. They lost 2-0, they got shut out. And this game was all about Tyler Glasnow for the Rays. Their pitcher, he was great. I mean, he had 10 strikeouts for the Rays, no earned runs, and only 5 hits in 7 full innings. So yeah, the A's just had no offense in this, despite having a decent amount of hits with 7. But yeah, Mike Zunino got a solo homer in the bottom of the 5th inning. That was the first run of the game. It was to left center field, and that put the Rays up 1-0. Manuel Margot then made it 2-0 in the same inning, and this was off Cole Irvin, who has been pretty solid for the A's as a pitcher. But Margot got an RBI single, and that made it 2-0 Tampa Bay as Brett Phillips came in to score. And besides that, there was really no more offense because both teams left a lot of runners on base, which was not a good, thing for both teams, but mostly the A's because the A's really couldn't score a run. For the A's, like I said, they did have hits though. I mean, they had hits from Canna, Moreland, Laureano, Chapman had 2, Murphy and Kemp. They all had hits, but it doesn't matter when the Rays have great pitching getting them out of the innings, especially strikeouts. I mean, for the Rays total, they had 13 strikeouts total, and 10 of those were from Glasnow. Castillo got the save, and Jeffrey Springs came in at the relief pitcher position. But yeah, it sucks because, this is the first time we lost back-to-back games since, that big losing streak, and, kind of towards the beginning of the year. And it's not good, especially when in those last couple of games we've only scored, 5 runs in this series in the past 3 games. So yeah, we can go for the series split tomorrow, and I hope that'll likely happen because the A's are pretty good at battling back from being down in a series, and it would be nice at least to get one back, because this was our 10th loss of the year, which by all means is not bad, but we want to be at least 5 to 6, 7 even games over 500, as we're at 5 right now. We're still at top of the AL West by a couple of games, 1.5. But it would be nice to just get these wins in close games. We had chances to come back. We had runners on second and third late in the game, but Tampa Bay their defense came through. They've been shorthanded with pitchers. They've had many pitchers on the IL, but they're able to play good defense. There were balls that could have been singles, maybe even doubles, that were really well defended by the infield and the outfield too. But yeah, the A's just couldn't get it done. And it sucks because, like I said, losing back-to-back games is never nice, especially to a fellow American League club that we're going to see in a couple weeks as well at home. But yeah, the A's lose 2-0. We're going to play the Rays again one more time. It's going to be an early one, at least on the West Coast. 10:10 a.m. is the start. Then we'll have the Orioles for a 3-game series, and we beat them 2 out of 3 after that, earlier. So, hopefully we can repeat what we did last series or even get the sweep. But I think if we get the split tomorrow, I'll be happy. And I think if the A's can kind of, work their hitting, get good at bats, and also we're not going to be facing Glasnow. Glasnow is like their ace tomorrow. So, I mean, I think we have a better chance. Irvin struggled a little bit. But in general, he's a good pitcher by all means. And yeah, we'll see. But let me know your thoughts on this game. A's lose 2-0. We are now 15-10. So good record, but we could be better. I have high expectations. But like I said, A's lose 2-0, and yeah, let me know your thoughts, and see you guys later. Go A's.